Ladies and gentlemen, police officers being caught on camera legitimately doing the wrong thing.
We begin in Baltimore, where the city state's attorney is indicting a Baltimore City police officer caught on camera, apparently trying to hit a person with his patrol car.
Zach Collick's warning.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Adams County paid out.
Yes, I told you, everybody is under my radar. How are you good people doing, my fellow American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Follow me up here. Follow me down here. Click this. It helps me. Thank you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring on the drop box. That way you will get notified anytime I post. Lastly, don't forget to check out my other channel called Man, Husband, Father. And everything I ask you to do on this channel, do over there. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm getting this video. Shout out to Chief. He knows who he is, y'all. And it is one of these things where people, if you are in this field, whether I don't care what job you work, but if you're definitely in fields where you are directly in relationships or directly in contact with customers, patients, civilians, whatever the case may be, I believe that you should be a person that wants to do the job for the sake of, number one, making sure that those people are safe and doing the right things and doing right by people, period. So this first one I'm about to show you guys right here is a police officer. And let's keep it real. Not everybody in the police department is good. Not everybody in the police department is bad. But I do think that we need to make sure that we are holding people who are supposed to be of a certain stature, certain occupations. We need to hold them accountable for when they do things out of pocket or wrong, because sometimes, let's keep it real, doctors, lawyers, whoever you may be, if you are in a position of authority and leadership per se, a lot of people can take that to the head and abuse that power, right? So like this first officer right here, watch what he does with his vehicle, and it's caught on camera.
We begin in Baltimore, where the city state's attorney is indicting a Baltimore City police officer caught on camera, apparently trying to hit a person with his patrol car.
Alexa Ashwell was at that announcement earlier today. She joins us now with some of the details. Alexa.
Kai Mary, Baltimore police officer Robert Parks, who is currently suspended without pay from the department, is facing several criminal charges, including second-degree attempted murder. 2 weeks after this cell phone video went viral, the officer behind the wheel, identified by investigators as Baltimore police officer Robert Parks, is off the job and now facing criminal charges.
The charges brought forward in this indictment reflect the seriousness and dangerous nature of the actions we all witnessed in the viral video of Officer Parks driving his vehicle directly at a civilian while on duty.
Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates announcing Officer Parks has been charged with attempted second-degree murder and reviewing what he says cell phone video and area surveillance captured in North Baltimore back on October 28th.
Officer Robert Parks drove to Wiley Liquors Bar.
In this indictment, investigators say Officer Parks instructed a group of people outside Wiley Liquors Bar to take a lap, and then a short time later attempted to stop a man by the name of Mr. Smith. During today's press conference, Bates confirming he had a misdemeanor warrant out for his arrest. In this indictment, investigators say Officer Parks instructed the man to walk towards him, but the man refused.
Officer Parks proceeded to drive his police cruiser onto a paved driveway directly at the individual and with increasing speed.
Then, in this grassy area, investigators say Officer Parks actually struck the man with his patrol vehicle. The incident captured on this viral video, Fox 45 News talking with the man who recorded it.
On my mind, automatically the camera is power. So once I pull this out, I know I got him. The police car, fast as coming, ready to hit my man like for no reason.
Then Fox 45 News also questioning the police commissioner.
Best thing we can do is what we've been doing is be transparent. We saw it. We don't like it. We did something about it.
The department confirming this week Officer Parks was now suspended without pay. Now the 5-year veteran of the department facing criminal charges. State's Attorney Bates also on public trust.
When a police officer threatens the safety of those who are sworn to protect, it erodes the crucial trust between the community and law enforcement that is critical to the historic reductions in violent crime in our city.
Mayor Brandon Scott released this statement on the officer's indictment, writing in part, quote, "This officer's actions were unacceptable and completely at odds with how we expect our public servants to act."
Now, by all means, ladies and gentlemen, this wasn't, let's keep it real, this wasn't one of those moments where somebody say, oh, this one of them aha moments I'm about to have on a cop. I'm about to catch a cop. Dude, that was absolutely crazy. That was crazy. He like almost completely, and then I thought that he didn't hit the dude. In the video, we'd seen that. He was trying to hit him, and then eventually he did hit him. Now, I did a little bit more research, and we actually found out that police officer, while chasing him through an alley, the police officer actually crashed the car. What the actual heck was that? So yes, he needs to be suspended without pay. He needs to be investigated because that is absolutely uncalled for. And let's keep it 100% real. That's why I say, if you're not hiding nothing, then record it. Now, in medicine, we're in the hospitals and nursing homes and assisted living facilities, things like that. You can't bring your camera out and record the residents, the patients, the customers. You cannot do that. You can't. But as far as us being on the job, how we conduct ourselves, yes, we should be held up to a certain standard. We are man, you know how many people you represent? How many people are looking at you and looking up to you? But if you are a person of a righteous heart and everything like that, you don't care. All I'm saying that for is this. If it was not on camera, it would have been that police officer word versus those other folks' words. And we all know how that most likely would have went. And I'm not talking about in basis and saying this because of a race thing. So don't even go to like I'm trying to say, oh, see, because there's black people versus that white cop. You know the black people know? Because guess what? I have another story I want to show y'all where it is white versus white. But it's not about that. It should be right or wrong, plain and simple, right? Check this one out.
February 2024. Adams County Deputy Walter Berlinski is wrapping up a traffic stop and notices a man recording him from another vehicle.
He's videotaping us. I'll be in contact.
Deputy Berlinski walks up to the van driven by Barry Zatkalik.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yep. Can I get your name and badge number?
For what?
What?
For what? What do you need?
So I know who I'm making a complaint against.
For what?
For speeding.
Deputy Berlinski did not like that one bit.
So.
Okay. License, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because now you're in.
No, I'm
yes.
doing nothing. If you're gonna start, you get your sergeant over here.
Things escalate even more.
Oh, you ain't getting my.
License,
you
registration.
ain't getting my.
License, registration.
You ain't getting nothing.
Okay. Then I will arrest you for obstruction.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
Deputy Berlinski cuffs and then places Zatkalik in the back of a patrol unit. Soon, the deputy realizes the man he arrested has a police badge too.
Denver Reserve.
Zatkalik, who is a former volunteer reserve officer with Denver Police, tells the responding supervisor why he was recording.
Okay. So my intention was, I've got this on video, and I was gonna call the station and complain.
Another officer on scene questions the arrest.
He's video recording me, so I was asking for all of his information. He was like, he's not giving it to me. He wanted a supervisor.
He was just video recording?
And then when I was asking,
did he walk up to your stop?
No. But then
you don't have obstruction.
The supervisor apologizes to Zatkalik.
It will be handled. I'm sorry. I will apologize for the sheriff's office.
Back to Zatkalik's warning.
You do that, buddy, and I'll sue the out of Adams County.
He never sued, but he did get civil rights attorney Maddie Schaefer on the case.
Mr. Zatkalik was several feet away in his vehicle, filming from a distance, not obstructing at all. The only thing that he was obstructing was the officer's unlawful attempt to arrest him in retaliation to his First Amendment protected activity.
Adams County paid out $80,000 to Zatkalik as part of a settlement without any lawsuit being filed.
My apologies, but so I don't know what else to say.
You ought to know better.
Now, boy, if that wasn't the biggest oops moment, I don't know what was. The fact that the man was volunteering and he had a badge on him as well, that just shows you, again, certain officers, you cannot let things go to your head. If people have a right to record police officers, then they have that right. Y'all see it going on across the country right now. They're recording ICE. ICE, them are even telling them. And the DHS telling them, hey, y'all can record all you want to, but now that we're doing this, can y'all back up? Back up, give us a space to do our job right now. Record them. You can do that. Now, obviously, the cop in that video right there, his pride got hurt a little bit because the man sat there and was like, I don't have to give you nothing. I'm not doing anything. I have a right to record you. And he's going to say that you were obstructing. Now, just think if you didn't know your rights or anything like that. Look what he did. Got the man out, arrested him and everything. So, yes, let's keep it real. there are bad individuals that's in those departments, but when they do get caught on camera doing it, call them out, show the video, show the proof. That's how things should be, because they should be doing things right. And if they're not, then evidently it can flow back up the chain of commands. Was this police officer poorly trained? Because the sergeant flat out said, did he get out the car and walk towards you? No. Well, then how do you have obstruction? You went to him. What are you doing? I don't have to talk to you. I'm recording. And he was a good distance away, like they said. So what was the point of all this? What was this officer doing? Now you want, I want to apologize, and all I can do is apologize. Now, what if that man didn't have his camera? What if that police officer body cam wasn't pulled so they can see it themselves? It would have been another his word against my word. That officer could have made up stuff that man said. Oh, I didn't know if he had an object. He told me he was going to shoot me. He said it could have been all kind of lies made up. But now that you've been held accountable, I think there needs to be some retraining. There needs to be some recoaching. And there definitely need to be showing proof that this man can conduct himself as a real good officer on the field. Because that right there was completely uncalled for, and it was completely wrong. And even though the man, well, I'm just keeping it real. I'll be like, yeah, I'm suing you. I'm going to show you this is what's going to happen when things like this get done. Even though they gave him an $80,000 settlement, which is cool, that's fine. But it's obviously a thing that I would be like, no, I'm suing you, dude. Y'all going to learn your own lesson. That's crazy for you to try to do something like this. Anyway, what are y'all thoughts on these two stories? Whatever the case may be, let's see in the comments below after this video. And again, this is about officers being bad. It's not about them, because they're trying to go after black people. Because look what they're doing. It's all about that individual person that's in in a position of authority with power, how their heart is inside and how they're conducting themselves. Plain and simple. Those individual cops are wrong when they do things like this, not the whole police department. Keep that in mind, all right? Again, let me know what y'all think about this by putting in the comments below this video. Don't forget to do what you see in these elements right here that would greatly help the channel. The next video that I will be doing after this one will be up there. Things I did as of yesterday you may have missed right here. If you have not subscribed, just click this icon. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.